What's going on, guys? TKD want to do back a video, and today I wanted to go over my opinions and thoughts on the new DLC 3 for Black Ops 3 multiplayer maps. We got 4 of them. We got Rumble, Cryogen, Berserk, and Empire, which is the Raid remake. So we're gonna jump right into this. Alright, so first off, we got Rumble, which is probably my least favorite map out of the whole thing, which is not, a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? It's not, saying that it's a bad map. I still very much enjoy the map. It's got a nice flow to it. It's very, it's a lot bigger than I thought it would be, Kind of, watching the Black Ops 3 multiplayer DLC 3 trailer, it just kind of looked like this map would be, kind of small, and a map that, you want to use a SMG on, you know what I'm saying? It kind of looked like, a very, small map. But after having some time on the map, right, you kind of get the feel for the map. And this map, definitely has its spots in the map where it's, SMG based, but the majority of the map, is definitely made for ARs and for snipers and kind of like a long range map, you know what I'm saying? That's just what I take from this map, right? Which is not a bad thing. It's just something that, I wasn't expecting from this map. And also, like, there's this loud announcer in the background of this map, that, is talking and saying a bunch of, words that I don't know if I just didn't, hear it while I was playing, or I don't know what it is, but it just kind of sounds like he's not sounding English in a way. It kind of sounds, kind of crappy in my opinion. But, it is kind of distracting for those, like myself that have headsets and are trying to, hear footsteps and all that. But I will say it does add, to the feel of the map. You know what I'm saying? Like, it does give a sense of environment and a sense, of that this map is living and breathing, and it is an actual environment, you know what I'm saying? It just gives it that lively feel. And also, probably the one thing that definitely was like a standout to this map was the palette of colors, right? It's very orange and, very blue, and it reminds me of Grand from Black Ops 2. So if you guys liked that, style, that palette, that they use with the hues of that map in Grand, you will definitely find that in Rumble, and probably, won't be let down by the aesthetics of the map. But overall, Rumble is a great map. It's very fun. I'm sure a lot of you guys will enjoy the map. It is just not, what I expected it to be, which is, not necessarily a bad thing. It was something that, I was not expecting from the map. Next up, we got Cryogen. Cryogen is a very, very fun map. I found it extremely fun. Having a lot of games in that map, I definitely grew to enjoy it more and more as I played more and more of the map. And I found out, with this map, there are a lot of ways to flank the enemy. There are plenty of pathways that you could use, plenty of, different spots where you can use your chain movement, and if you know those spots and you know how to master that chain movement section, then you will be, victorious in any game you play, because there's a lot of, ways that are not clear paths. They're kind of hidden paths, right? So if you know the hidden paths and you know how to go through them using your chain movements, you can get up to certain people and take them out. This map also kind of feels like it's filled with power positions, right? So it feels like, there are a lot of spots that are at high elevated places, and that, that are, kind of spots where everyone wants to be, right? And it kind of seems, when you first get into the game, that those are spots that, only have one way to get to, or they're kind of hard to get to, right? But if you know how to go through the chain movement areas, you can definitely get up to those guys and kill them. And so it kind of, is a way to, self-regulate the map, right? So, there's not those guys that are going to stay up in those hitches, because it's easy to get them off those hitches. You know what I'm saying? It's very easy, and it's, something, that skilled people will know how to use, know how to deal with. And this map, almost feels like two maps in one, because the inside is so much different than the outside, right? Like, on the outside, you get a lot of those long-range engagements, right? But then inside, it's very close quarters, it's very hectic, it's very compact, right? And also another thing about the aesthetics of this map is that, this map in the background, I don't know why it took me so off guard when I first got into this map, but it took me way off guard. It reminded me of the map Discovery from Black Ops 1, if you guys ever played that, just with the sun that is going down and the ice and, the whole, snow feel to the map. It very much reminds me of Discovery from Black Ops 1, which is a map that I thoroughly enjoyed. I loved Discovery from Black Ops 1. And so, that is just kind of a map that I kind of tie in with this map. Maybe they take place, around the same area, because I know, that's a thing that Treyarch does in their games, where they'll have, maps that take place in close proximity to other maps in past games or in the same game. So, maybe that is, kind of a hint that maybe this is on Discovery, who knows. But I love Cryogen's, very good map, very good. And next up, we got Berserk, which is the smallest map out of the entire pack. And in my personal opinion, it is the most hectic map out of the whole entire bunch. This map kind of falls in the same feel as Cryogen, where, there are, certain spots in the map that feel very close quarters and tight. And then there's other parts that feel, very long range in a way. First off, this map's weather effects are, super, super out of this world. They're very cool looking, and it's kind of, a very different, way they did snow maps in the past, right? This map just feels, very refined. It feels like it has, a very good, feel to the map. I thoroughly enjoy the feel and the look, of this map as a whole. And so, like I said in the beginning, this map kind of plays to the best of both worlds, right? The best of the close range and the best of the long range, right? And so I feel like, there are plenty of, spots in this map that you can use a sniper and be fine, and use an SMG and also be fine, right? And a tip I would use that, would probably mostly fit, a lot of the maps that are like this map, is that you want to stick to the outsides of the map, okay? You don't want to run in, because on the inside of the map, when it gets closer to the middle, things get really hectic, pretty chaotic. A lot of the points of snipers and power positions, aim down towards the middle of the map, so you definitely want to stay away from the middle of the map. And it's like a long bridge that, splits both halves of the map, okay? So, there's one side that spawns in, the other side spawns in, and there's a bridge in the middle that kind of bridges the gap, literally and metaphorically. But yeah, I mean, as long as you stay, away from that bridge and work the outside of the map, you will be, victorious, in this specific map. And it's a very fun map. I really did enjoy it. I found a lot of times where it was very fast-paced and very, action-packed, and it was awesome, right? I feel like this would be a perfect map for a competitive play, but I don't think, they allow maps that are put in the content packs to be in the competitive play rotation. But if they did, this would be a perfect map to put. And lastly, the most anticipated map out of this entire pack, something that we've been asking for so long, and it is finally here, guys. The Raid remake, dubbed as Empire, right? This is an amazing remake. This remake is probably one of the best remakes, if not the best remake, they've done for a old COD map into a current gen Call of Duty game. Now, you would expect, remakes, from past maps into this current game, that, you would kind of expect them to change the map to better accommodate the chain movement, right? So we saw that in Nuketown, and we saw that, in a few other places, right? But, you would kind of expect them to kind of change the map to be able, to wall run, to boost jump, all that other stuff that is in this game, right? But this map feels the exact same, and you kind of play the exact same way. Like, you kind of don't want to wall run, you kind of don't want to boost jump, you know what I'm saying? You want to play it, kind of like it was back in when it was actually Raid, back in Black Ops 2, and that's how I kind of found myself in this game on this map, right? I would kind of just not even, boost jump or, do any of the chain movement. I found myself kind of, sticking my boost to the ground and just using the map and going through the map kind of in an old school fashion, you know what I'm saying? Doing it kind of old school in a way. And so, Raid, the aesthetic of the map was basically this super rich guy and his mansion, right? But this time, it is still a super rich guy, but he made his house, kind of Rome and Greek inspired, right? So there's a lot of, stuff, there's a lot of white in the map. There's a lot of, just Greek and Rome kind of feel to it, right? That's just basically what, I got out of the aesthetic of this map. And it pretty much works, man. Like, it looks very cool. It looks very dope. It looks like a very, clean-cut map. And it's not a boring map to look at. I'm saying these hues that they use on this map, are very vibrant, very, full of life and colorful, I'm saying? It's not like a boring, drawn out gray map that, you look at, you are looking at something that is enticing, that is vibrant, that is fun to look at, that is, fun to play and fun to be in. And overall, it is a great remake. And I can tell you, this map is going to be very, very popular in rotation. It's really getting, the top vote in every lobby I go into. So, I'm expecting to play a lot of this map over in pubs. And so, yeah, that was my, quick overview of all these maps in DLC 3 for Black Ops 3. And so far, I really do, you know, feel like this is the best map pack for Black Ops 3 we've had so far. You know what I'm saying? The 1 and 2, you know, were good, but, you know, nothing on the scale and, you know, level of refinement and quality as we see in this third map pack. It is definitely, you know, the best map pack we've had for Black Ops 3, and I definitely do enjoy the maps for sure. Now, guys, I know we got a new zombies map, and I want to play it, but I'm waiting for some of my guys to get home so we can jump on that, and so I'll be doing a let's play of, you know, that map with some of the guys on Scramble Saturday. So definitely look out for that video as soon as they get back from vacation or whatever they're doing. I don't know what they're doing. You know what? Tweet at them. What are they doing? I don't know what they're doing. And that's all I gotta say. So on that note, thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you guys enjoyed the content, please down below you can support the channel by liking, share, subscribing, all that good stuff to support the channel. I really do appreciate all the feedback you guys give me and all support. I really do appreciate it. Also down below you can comment, let me know how you guys feel about this pack. Do you guys like the maps? Do you guys hate the maps? Do you guys think 2 Chainz would like Berserk just because, you know, it's kind of chilly in there? I don't know if he, you know, has a coat, whatever. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. Also, while you're down there, you can check out my media links, my Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, all that good stuff. You can follow me on there. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, I got you.